Hello to my Capricorns and happy birthday. Capricorns, I'm going to have one more free reading session. I'm not going to announce it during this reading. I need you all to really set your notifications to all, please, so that you don't see it 2 3 days later and miss out on it. I'm trying to get to as many people as I possibly can. So I'm not going to announce it. I need to look at my calendar, but I'm just letting you know ahead of time. I'm going to do one last free reading for my Capricorns during your birthday season, right? So I will announce it soon. Please set your notifications to all. Here's your reading. Let's go. The moon is, if you're watching this on Saturday, the moon is in Scorpio, but it'll be moving into Sagittarius, right? So it's a lot of purging that should be going on, cleansing of negative thoughts, which could cause you to pick back up foods that's unhealthy. So if you feel like, okay, I just need to do a deep cleanse before this cycle closes out, which is on the 10th, and then we enter into a new phase, a new cycle on January the 11th, 111. So that number 1 is very powerful. The number 11 is very powerful. It's a master number. 111 is powerful. I need to get off the fence and I need to step into the light. I need to become an excellent steward of my time/money, since you're an earth sign. All right, because we have a new moon coming up in Capricorn, and then it'll move into Aquarius, which you and Aquarius share in common is the ruling planet Saturn, right? Structure. Saturn is the planet of maturity and authority. It is not retrograde, so that's why I try to tell you ahead of time. Let's go. There it is. First out the deck. Get your rest. Get your rest. Rest. For 8 of Swords. Here we also have the 5 of Wands. Here we also have the 2 of Wands. Here we have the 10 of Wands. Yep. And then the 3 of Wands. All right. Get your rest. Somebody has been overthinking something to a point of just not even asking source. So I'm going to help you with this. We also have the 5 of Wands. We also have the 2 of Wands. We also have the 3 of Wands. And then we also have the 10 of Wands, right? So whenever you're overthinking things to a point of burnout, because it looks like some energies are trying to reach back out to you, possibly via telepathy. If they don't have your number anymore, they don't know where you live, and they can't physically reach out to you, they're trying to prey on you through, via telepathy. So that's why somebody may have been having all these thoughts and what in the world is going on and so on and so forth. Because people that source told you to leave behind are still, see these people right here, they're moving forward. That's what source is trying to tell you. You have the whole world in front of you, right? So energies that's trying to reach back out to you, they have already caused you some level of anxiety. They've already caused you some level of low self-esteem, some kind of low fatigue. They've caused you some kind of chronic fatigue, or caused you to feel low about something, maybe even caused you to feel enraged or even timid, right? Those emotions, right? So the reason why there's such an emphasis here we have 2 and 3 is here we have 2 and 3 is 5. This is an emphasis on you moving forward, is because source is trying to make sure you're double booked and busy and not burdened and bitter, right? So that's if you're single, right? If you desire to have someone in your life, they too are going through some of the same things. So source is saying to them, keep on moving forward, keep on moving forward, keep on moving forward, because both of you all will be booked and busy and not burdened by your past, right? Yeah, because as soon as, this is the old bait and switch. If they're not physically in your life, and I have to cover everything since this is a general reading, if they're no longer physically in your life, it can come through as them, like I said, while you're in your meditative state or while you're in your prayers, them trying to prey on you. So let's say, you know how I talk about closing out cycles in love? because somebody's prayer life has increased. So if you start to think, that's why I say once the cycle is closed, you don't need to pray for them. That's outside of your universe. I mean, that's outside your mind is your universe. That's outside, because the moment your mind goes to them, whoever they are, who tried to cause you some kind of low self-esteem, anxiety, if you call them a narcissist, anything, you're actually giving air to it. And guess what? Boom, they're already on that frequency because they have you heavy on their mind. And all of a sudden, your prayers go from, whoo, thank you so much that when I, thank you for the air that I'm breathing, and thank you for this, and thank you for that, to now your thoughts are going dark because now you're picking up on their frequency. So Source wants you to keep on moving forward. Keep moving forward and not looking back, because all it takes is one thought about it, and then just the memory of the anxiety they may have caused. So keep it moving forward. Keep it moving forward. That's why Source says get your rest. Get your rest. While you're resting, think about it this way. We're talking about elements, right? All of this fire, you get fired up. Imagine if you take preventive measures, right? So taking preventive measures mean, okay, I don't want to be burned out and I'm trying to get some rest. So let me turn on chakra cleansing music, water sounds in the background, or chakra cleanse, just water sounds in the background. I just let me go fall asleep to water sounds in the background, because I want to flush that out of my spirit so I can make room for more creative ideas that's going to keep me motivated, right? So think of it in terms of elements. If it's starting a wildfire in my spirit and I'm starting to get frustrated or timid or enraged or low self-esteem or thinking of the narcissistic energy, Source is saying flush it out with water. That's going to be your solution right there. That is going to be your solution right there, because some energies are definitely talking. Here we have the Four of Cups. Here we have the Three of Swords, the Hierophant card, the Ten of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and also the Strength card. Yep. So here are the Four of Cups. You don't have to sit around and ruminate over any of it. None of it whatsoever, because again, that's what this water is for. In the meantime, while I'm sitting around trying to rest my mind or trying to let my body drift off to go to sleep, or if I'm standing around the house and I'm doing things, right? This right here, this Hierophant card here, is attached to versatility and freedom, right? This is attached to versatility and freedom. And then also the Strength card. This is what Source is saying. Stay locked in and laser focused on your purpose. Stay locked in. Why are you here? What are you here on this planet to do? Here we have the Ten of Wands. So triple booked and busy. Triple booked and busy, and not burdened by energies that's trying to come through. So Source is definitely getting ready to keep you booked and busy and having you move on from the depth of disappointments, right? Having you to move on from some disappointments. So Source is definitely, here we have 4 and 3 is 7, right? We know that 7 would reduce to the Tower card, right? That's Source is saying you have an awakening, and Source is telling you that people still have this desire to burden you, to bring you down to their level of hell. Is again, keep on moving forward. That's what Source is saying. You got the whole world in front of you. Keep on moving forward. Keep moving forward. Here we also have the Queen of Swords sitting on your throne, carefully vetting your thoughts. And vetting your thoughts is like a negative in. I need to get it out of my universe, my mind. I need to get it out of my mind. So that's what I'm seeing for you all so far, Capricorns, because there's definitely some energies that are hotheads, and trying to see if you're still in that, if you are if you're free, like I said, in your mind, if you're still being a free thinker, in your mind, have you added structure to some things, right? And like I said, you don't have anything to prove to anybody. This is where, again, you get locked in and laser focused. This is the 8th card in tarot. And this is the 5th card in tarot. So you're saying I'm moving forward. I may have been in a position in the past where I felt I've succumbed to passive and powerless behavior. Or I may have been on the other side of that. I may have allowed myself to be bullied by egotistical, materialistic, and forceful energy. But the you today is not that. That's why Source is saying keep on moving forward from that. And remember, it's not always directly people bullying you. It's people bringing certain types of energies around you to some degree intimidate you in some way as well. So that's also that type of a spirit. So she's just saying, stay away from it. Stay away from all, because you can put that fire, that same fire that will cause you burnout and stress and losing sleep and waking up in sweats. You can use that same fire as listening to chakra cleansing music or water sounds in the background to flush all of that out. So you don't even have to sit around and overthink this. Here we also have the Four of Cups again. Here we have the Page of Wands. Here we have the Six of Wands. Here we have the Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords. Three of Swords came out twice. So 3 and 3 is 6 and 4 is 10, right? So we know that the Ten of Swords is like you survived a lot. You survived a lot that was designed to dry your creativity up, to dry up your joy, to dry up your sexuality, sensuality. In other words, somebody wanted you overthinking, like just obviously living in fear, living in doubt. But again, you got a lot of ancestors around you that says, nah, that's not going to happen. So here we have 4 and 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups. You have a lot of creativity, and that's what Source is trying to tell you. Focus on what gives you joy. Start it out by, like I said, with all this fire here. Source is saying, I'm cooking up something really nice for you. You're back in the saddle again. You know, you're victorious and moving forward. Here we also have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, definitely energies want you to be in that space of, you know, being compared to somebody else. Good luck with that. The comparison, please. There are no comparison. Anytime somebody sees you as competition, they already behind you. They already feel like they already know, they don't know what their purpose is. They see you as competition. So I gotta cause you, I gotta bully you, I gotta bring people around you, I gotta create a whole bunch of friction around, I gotta create a whole bunch of noise and all that kind of stuff. Good luck with that, because you all are the hardest working sign in the zodiac, and you're no longer working hard on that energy. You're not giving it any air. So the fire is going to consume itself. It already took care of itself already. Bullying energies are just cowards anyway. They just haven't met their match yet until they came up against you and your ancestors. Yeah, they want you to react. They want you to not have any, freedom. They don't want you to have any versatility. They don't want you to be free to, inspire and motivate people, because that's what you're doing. You're motivating a whole lot of people, so they don't want you to motivate people. So yeah, they would play little games and doing all kinds of stuff, trying to stress you out, even if it's, like I said before, even if it's via telepathy. That's why Source is saying, don't go down on that frequency. Flush all of this out. You're dealing with some energies that are, like I said, they may have succumbed to passive and powerless behavior and how they do things. That's where the old bait and switch comes in, Capricorn. But don't let it burn you out, because Source is trying to make you triple booked and busy. Triple booked and busy, right? This is something that somebody prayed for. I love projects. I love doing X, Y, and Z, whatever it is. I love inspiring, motivating people. This is what I love to do. And that's what somebody's trying to put that fire out. So don't let them wash it out. Wash their thoughts out. And I see you being successful at doing that. So anyway, here we have the Two of Wands again, more fire. Here we have the King of Swords. Here we also have the Hierophant card again. Here we also have the Seven of Wands. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, and then also the Nine of Pentacles. Yep. There's always a motive. Here we have the Two of Wands, came out again twice. We're going to count all this fire up here just a second. We also have the Seven of Wands. We also have the Hierophant card, came out twice. We also have the King of Swords, right? So you have the King and Queen of Swords on the up here on your throne. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, and then also the Nine of Pentacles, right? So that's the goal right here, is to stop you from your legacy. And so somebody's legacy is a deeply spiritual legacy. I love this for you all Capricorns, because what's interesting is that you see a lot of stuff on social media where when you're operating in your light, it's like darkness tries to pull that star from down out of the sky, Capricorn. If you pay attention, and people just jump on that bandwagon. It's going to give you a lot more compassion towards people who are operating in their light, about how much darkness, no matter how positive you are, there's always going to be somebody whose negativity is going to try to drag you down, your star out of the sky, to stop you from being in your purpose, right? What you're dealing with here, and these are energies of flaming hot mad, because they want access to your legacy. Make no mistake about it. They want access to your legacy. And in all of this arrogance and pride and whatever else demons that they're battling, source is saying to you, it'll start out as a warm invitation. Just so we're clear, it'll start out as a warm invitation, to reconnect and those kind of things. But once the energies recognize, and again, it's not always the sun sign, it's going to be somewhere in their moon where they get fired up and upset. Well, let me see. Let me count up these. Okay, so we got 5, and 5 is 10. We got 10 here. We got 10 here, 10 here. Okay. 2 and 7 is 9. We got 10 here. And we got 6 here, right? So you got all of this booked and busy, quadruple booked and busy, that source is planning for somebody in terms of your spiritual journey, right? In terms of your spiritual freedom, in terms of your versatility, right? And it's like darkness is working quadruple hard to make sure you don't get to that point of, but that's not what I want you all to focus on, just so we're crystal clear, right? Because that versatility is that adaptability, learning how to adapt, right? So, no matter what's coming my way, I have the remedy to flush out that toxicity, right? And so I can stay motivated. And that's what it is constantly. I'm keeping my health up. I'm keeping my strength up. I can do this, like keeping that I can do it action. I can do this. Increasing your prayer life. I can do this. I'm up. I'm structured. This is the new you. Remember, 111. That moon is in Capricorn. So I'm structured. I have boundaries. I don't have a problem enforcing those boundaries because I know I'm on a mission. We're not talking about religion. You're dealing with energies to some degree. Some of you all are dealing with energies who are deeply religious. It's like it's their way or the highway, and they are very proud of this whatever text they're reading, right? It could be the Bible, the Quran. It could be the whatever books that they're reading, the Torah. They can be reading any books. The bottom line is that for you to actually increase your knowledge. So that's what the whole purpose of all of this is for you to be inspired to increase your knowledge, so that you're not arguing in a static sense. You're able to convince yourself, I'm broadening my knowledge to actually help people. So you don't have to look at it as a negative, because they already in this pride. They already trying to tear apart, trying to tear apart any spiritual knowledge that you have. They're already working overtime. The same efforts that they put to get on their phone and call other people to try to disrupt your spiritual knowledge. They could have put that same energy and effort into helping to change other people's lives and aligning themselves, working with you instead of working against you. That's why I don't really talk about humility on my channel, because it's already balanced out. For every light, there's a dark. For every seen, there's an unseen. For every known, there's an unknown. So you have to get off the fence and step into your light and make great use of your time. Keep yourself motivated. Be around other motivators. And that's what I'm saying here. And because they're already in comparison mode. They compare. If you have any, if any of your demons are the way you look, or how you talk, or whatever, they own it, right? And so they want you to come down to that frequency while you're praying. So the moment that it comes across your mind, get it out of your spirit, because that's how they were able to come in before. So Seven of Cups. Here we also have the Ace of Coins, the Emperor card, the Lover's card, the Six of Cups, and also the Queen of Cups. Yeah. So here we have the Emperor card. So yeah, sources say add some stability to this. Add some stability and some structure. This is this card right here. Add some stability and structure. Because yeah, there will be a lot of definitely a lot of temptations, but 7 and 7 is 14, 1 and 4 is 5. When I tell you, if you can just get your mind structured and that you don't have any competition whatsoever, none, no competition. You don't even want to be contaminated by people who are talking about, your competition. Here we also have the Queen of Cups. Unless they're saying to you, I have some ideas that's going to, some creative ideas, and they're saying it in a very compassionate way. I have some creative ideas that I think is going to really help to grow whatever it is that you're doing, right? So you can operate in childlike faith. Remember, you all are a sign that needs time to process your thoughts. Here we have the Lover's card. So some kind of partnership in business and or in love is coming across your path. Something you've been working really hard. Something you've been working. So it's almost like it's 2 for 2, if that makes sense to somebody. You have Source is trying to quadruple someone's inspiration, in terms of like spirituality. Source is trying to quadruple that, right? Your level of freedom, travel, meeting people, your influence all over the world or the World Wide Web. And definitely there's some energies that's trying to challenge that. Here we also have Ace of Coins. Yeah, so you got, like I said, get off the fence. Start putting some structure in place right now. From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed. Boom, 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 boom. This is what I have planned for my day, because people are looking for any little in, because people are upset. People are upset, but Source is about to make you super booked and busy. Super booked and busy. So I suggest you align yourself with people who just let it roll down their back. I think people follow people already online and see. Some people don't respond to any of the criticism. That inspires them to work even harder. And that's what Source is trying to tell you. That's what Source is trying to tell somebody, is like, if you get caught up in the criticism and the people who are trying to burn you and, play these little silly games, that's why I'm telling you, that's why some people on social media turn their comment section off, because people can be really, really cruel. People can be really, really, really cruel. You can be the most positive person on the planet, and when I look at all of this right here, all of this creativity that somebody has, and how Source is the one answering your prayers, and all kinds of things are happening for you, and you moving on from some situations that were supposed to be designed to that you weren't supposed to survive from. You actually are thriving, sitting on your throne. So yeah, some people and some organizations feel some kind of way, Capricorn, but feelings are okay. Let you know you're still alive. Here we have the Page of Swords. Here we have the Chariot card. Here we have, there it is, Tower card, Judgment card. We also have the Lover's card, and also the Hermit card. And that's the reason why some energies are going so hard, because judgment has fallen down upon them, while Source is actually rewarding you for taking the high road. Somebody's definitely in the big leagues now, for real. I'm telling you, once you've entered the World Wide Web, it's like, people come with all kinds of stuff. Here we have the Page of Swords. And so whatever anxiety you may have been having is going away very, very soon, just so you know, right? Here we have the Hermit card and also the Judgment card. The Lover's card came out twice. So yeah, partnership, and several partnerships may be coming across your path if you're already with your twin flame. But for those of you all who want to remain single, whatever. But like I said, partnerships, whether it's in business and or in love, coming across your path. So you better know this right up front, that you are good enough and that you're worthy and that you are the person for the job, whatever it is, right? Yeah, because some judgment is falling down hard on some people who harshly judged you. The harsh criticism, the constant comparison, blah, 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 blah. Like I said, you on the World Wide Web, you're already under some kind of scrutiny, right? So you have to decide, who you have to know who you are. You have to know who you are. There it is, clearing. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mine to God's. Such freedom. That's it. That's the reason why the Tower card keeps coming out, because as people start to harshly try to judge you and try to tell you, oh, they're not good enough, pay attention to what people are saying. They start, who is your favorite singer? Who is your favorite artist? Who is your favorite dancer? Or if you like sports or whatever, people criticize it, people all the time. Sources saying that's why you're building. Where's the card? That's why you're adding structure to things right now. You are putting people in place that's going to keep fresh water flowing, positive energy. That's why a lot of people, like I said, that's why a lot of people who reach a level of, I can't even say celebrity, because I feel like everybody's a celebrity. Once you find what your purpose is on the planet, you're automatically, boom, taking off like a rocket. All you need to do is just keep the right people around you that's going to keep fresh water in your spirit so that you're not stressed out. But that's what's happening right now. Source is trying to build your team of people, because trust and believe, people are going to be comparing you to other people. And so make sure you have like I said, with this financial independence and you focusing on your legacy, that's all you should be focused on. This is exes coming out of the woodwork trying to compare you to whoever you married to or whoever you dating. Protect yourself up from. Keep all of that personal stuff off of. I can't tell you what to do, but if that's a sensitive space for you, keep that off of social media. Let them assume whatever while you get the message out. Let them assume whatever. Let me see. Since they already making an ass out of themselves, let them assume. Let them assume. Let them assume whatever. Really, let them assume whatever they want to assume. Here we have, my body is a wondrous and magnificent machine, and I feel privileged to live in it. That's right. Make sure you keep your health up, because you want to be around to see all this creativity come to fruition and how your creativity is going to help change other people's lives, right? So you could have a music project, you could have a book, you can, whatever it is that you're creating, it's going to be stacked up against other people's stuff. And so you have to be able to stand on your creativity, whatever it is that you created. Like I said, welcome to planet Earth. It's going to keep you humble regardless, right? So as soon as you want to get, heads want to start swelling about, it's always something that's going to keep you humble. Always something that's going to keep you humble. And that can even be, siblings joking with each other. Oh, they bringing out, oh yeah, they used to wear high waters, right? Their pants were always too short. They're, whatever. Something as simple as that, or something as simple as, somebody lying or whatever, or assuming something about you. So if you do the work ahead of time and start to protect yourself start putting some structure to your creative team of people, you'll be good. You'll be able to stay locked in and laser focused. Indulgence. 19, you are worth every desire, every dream. Demand what is yours. Demand what you need. That's it. Demand what you need. Because life is about to change. You need to get your creative people together. Get your creative team. None of that infighting and all that. Add structure to it. Let everybody know up front. Here, we sitting around the table. This creative team sitting around the table. We are out here changing lives. This is how everybody's keeping a job. This is how people are changing their lives for the better. Don't bring all of that toxicity in here. Go hire yourself a therapist or something. Go find somebody that's going to help you so you're not bringing that into the circle. Or whatever people do to, heal. All right. Let's see what else we got going on, because there's still some people. Oof. Anyway, what else we got? We're going to go ahead and close this out. Let's go ahead and close this out. I'm excited for you all, because I'm seeing all this creativity here. And like I said before, you can choose what to focus on, but that Tower card keeps coming out because Source is saying you have purpose on this planet. Yeah, you've been harshly judged by people in the past. They judge everybody because they haven't found their light yet. That's where your consistency is going to be key. You're already extremely smart. Your heart is in the right place, right? They can't stop you from moving towards financial independence, whatever that looks like. So You have the whole world in front of you. Here we have I am a leader. That's it right there. That's it and that's all. 28. Number 10. 2 and 8 is 10. Your words are going to create your reality. So get the negativity out of your mind and your vocabulary. Here we have in an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. These energies that's been challenging and judging you, they don't want to work with others. They don't. It's very divisive. My organization is better than that one. And if that one leaves that organization, then we're going to attack that one until that one comes back. And if it doesn't, that's what the whole bait and switch is, until that one comes back. And if that one doesn't come back, we're going to see who we can use in our organization to go head to head with that one. Give it no air whatsoever. So you are a leader. So you make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. Stay locked in and laser focused. Because that's what's happening. That is what's happening. Yeah. You got some people shooketh. Capricorn, you got some people shooketh. They shooketh in their boots. It's just sad that people would rather work against you than work with you. So, not your problem. Plan a vacation. That's right. Plan a vacation. You got the whole world in front of you. We got almost 9 billion people on the planet. Why they want to target you is up. That's their problem, But like I said, you're going to be fine because of a team of people. You got a lot of ancestors around you, but I know because you all are a, physical existence of physical human bodies being around you. So this is where you get to handpick your team of energies who are also operating in their purpose. People who are operating in their purpose and they care more about being respected than being liked. They got this stuff together. We're not just talking about degrees and stuff. We're talking about people who got this stuff structured. They're not shaken by people's comparison to stuff. They got a mission. They're going to follow that list, ... that they put in place, and they're going to accomplish their mission. Those are some people you need to be around. Not some people, as soon as somebody make a comment, under a post or whatever, they like, oh, my whole day is ruined. They just spoke that into existence. So, yep, that is what I have for you, Capricorns. I will see you on Motivational Monday. Let me give you questions for the moon in Sagittarius, since, like I said, when you watch this video, the moon will probably, I'm sure it'll be, if you watch it on Saturday or Sunday, it'll be in Scorpio, right? So you're purging all of that. Get all of that out of your system. All of that. Who's better than whom? Who's this and whatever. Get all that out of your system. Purge. Because the moon in Sagittarius brings hope. It brings new ideas. It brings big dreams. This is an energy that's a mixture of fun and determination, right? The ultimate success that you need for creating. So I'm determined to get this message out to people. This is you. I'm determined to operate in my purpose, right? No matter who is judging me. Come hell or high water, for real. That's the kind of determination somebody needs to have. I know what my purpose is. I'm getting the message out. I don't care about, how other people structure their stuff. We're talking about the human race. So I suggest somebody decide, if you want to read something, read a book on human behavior. Let that be your text. Like, for real, let that be your text, the book on human behavior, because people will try to come up against you with all kinds of stuff. Oh, this person has this degree. They have this certificate. They have this. They know this person. They know that person. Source. That's all that matters. That is what I have for you. I will see you all on Motivational Monday. Here are the questions. What is your heart yearning to learn and to do? That's the first question. Second question is, where do you want to be in 5 to 10 years? Third question is, what are the main challenges on your path to your envisioned future? Fourth question is, are there ways to solidify your foundation for taking off, perhaps saving money so that you can leave your job or learning a new skill? And then last but not least is, are you on your path? You got to know what your path is, Capricorn, because Source is building your creative team right now. And so you want to be the energy you desire to attract. So if you easily shaken, I'm telling you, got some people shooketh. They out here shaking in their boots, knees knocking. They doing all kinds of stuff. They upset. They feel some kind of way because things are actually working out for you. That is their problem. It's not yours. You got a mission to accomplish. You out here changing people's lives for the better. And so Get delivered from people's opinions today. I will see you all on Motivational Monday. Bye.